Hey everybody, it's Ryan Flynn here. Hope you're doing well. So I made a pledge to myself this year to really start promoting myself better and make more of a presence online so that hopefully I can turn my artwork into a more lucrative career move for myself and maybe even start doing how-to videos and a bunch of other stuff that will help other people start to get into art as well as explain my own art and my own process so that people can just learn and know a little bit more about me. So what I'm going to do today is actually share with you the plan for this painting that I'm working on right now. This is a painting that was commissioned for me, and it's of the three ancient Grand Masters of Freemasonry. Another way to put it for those of you who aren't Masons is basically the planning of the building of King Solomon's temple. So the idea was discussed between me and the people who commissioned this painting. And when they were discussing it, they asked me what I wanted to do with this. And what I really wanted to do, besides paint the scene, is have some underlying symbolism that would mean a lot and almost be some sort of teacher's aid or learning implement for the lodge that it's going to go into. And what I was trying to, or what I am trying to present in this painting is actually an illusion of alchemy, or the alchemical process. So how am I doing that? Well, I'll share with you. So the way I did that was by organizing the figures in the scene, using color and using posture and other implements of the scene to help tell that story. And the thought process is as follows. So we have the three figures. We have Hiram Abiff, Hiram, king of Tyre, and over here will be King Solomon. Hiram Abiff represents the base level, the lead in the alchemical process, and he's also the youngest. So we have the three stages of man, I should say. So we have youth, middle age, and old age here, and that's going to be matched with those three steps of the alchemical process. So we have Hiram Abiff over here, who is representing the lead, the raw state of the beginning of the process. And that's why Hiram is not only young, he's also sitting. He's lower than everybody else. He is dressed in greens and grays, which are representative of, that raw lead or copper, or however you want to deal with it, but basically the earth tones that represent him. He is looking at his plans. So he's looking through the future right here, the work that needs to be done, so to speak. So by putting him on the left, he's looking down that timeline. This is something that comes up quite a bit in Western art, where you kind of present the scene in the same way that we read. If I were to do it backwards like that, then it would have some sort of effect of uneasiness. So that's why he's going this way. So Hiram Abiff, the base form here, looking at his work. And as his work goes across, above him, we have Hiram, king of Tyre, who's dressed in reds and orange, and he'll have oranges, and he'll be holding the scrolls close to his heart. And what that represents is the fire, the burning, the work that comes with alchemy. And that's why he's in the red. And he's also standing up. So he's above everybody else because he's exerting himself. So there's effort being put into it. And holding the scrolls of work and the plans that he is working on close to him near his heart is an illusion that this work has to be on the inner side, not just on the outer work, as we like to preach in Freemasonry. So we have this standing in the middle, representing the work that's going to be happening. Now, you can't see it yet because I'm kind of working over the scene right now, but underneath we're going to have a table, and on this table we're going to have various Masonic symbols, including the ashlars and other things here that will be both under the work that Hiram is putting together, and it will be leading over across the scene. Now you can't see it yet because I'm kind of mapping out the colors right now, but here we're going to have burning tapers or candles, and those are going to be illuminating everybody in the work. So now we have the work going through the chemical process right here, through the fires, and out comes at the end the elderly King Solomon, who will be dressed in gold and other things. He's also holding a vessel and pouring it into his own cup. I'm actually not very happy with how I painted this or sketched this out, so I'm going to be going back to the drawing board on this and changing his posture a little bit. It looks a little awkward, and that's what happens with paintings. But anyway, he's going to be wearing gold. He's representing the Philosopher's Stone, the end process of the alchemical process here. He's also looking back. So as you become the master, as you become the enlightened person, or you get through that process to become the goal in which you ever were, it doesn't make any sense if you're not willing to look back at the process and recognize it in hopes that you can pass that knowledge on to someone else. So as he looks back, he looks through the tapers, and as we go back into the scene here, you're going to see that there's going to be a very darkened but there scene that they're in the middle chamber of King Solomon's temple as it's being built. So what this hopefully means is that when this painting is done, if it looks good, there's going to be multiple layers to this painting that we can all take a look at. And that's kind of what I try to do with my art. I want to make it meaningful but also beautiful. And that's what I'm going for here. I am nowhere ready to be done with this. It needs a lot of work. It needs some fine tuning before I really get into the details. I'm really just simply mapping out the colors right now and doing some details so I can figure out light sources and stuff. I am working from photos from models that I took, but a lot of the scene needs to be invented. So it's a process, but it's a great process. It's fun. Yeah, that's what's going on with this painting here. I hope you guys got something out of this. If you ever have any questions, put them in the comments here. I'd love to address them. One of the other things that I'm going to be doing relatively soon is doing a live Q&A, just so you guys can talk to me and we can have a great discussion and talk about art and other stuff. And yeah, that's about it. So have a great weekend, and cheers from Merrimack, New Hampshire, and thank you all for following me. It means the world to me. So have a great day, guys.